The man charged in connection with the death of Alfred Wright will remain in custody until his trial. 28-year-old Shane Hadnot of Jasper waived his right to a detention hearing today before a U.S. magistrate. Alfred Wright went missing in early November of last year, and his body was found near Hemp Hill 2.5 weeks later. KFDM's Jennifer Gordy reports there was more activity outside the courthouse than inside.
Free Shane Hadnot.
The new Black Panthers joined pastors and the family of Shane Hadnot. Hadnot is charged with distributing drugs that resulted in the November death of Alfred Wright, who also lived in Jasper. But family members say it's a cover-up.
I really believe that Sheriff Maddox and them know something about it. Whether they did it, he had any doings with it, they still know something.
The national chair of the new Black Panther Party also believes there was a conspiracy by law enforcement.
The reason why Alfred's tongue was cut out, his eyes was taken out, and his ears was cut out is not only signs of a lynching, but also by the dime being on the scene was to put out a message to keep his mouth shut, but also for him to stop messing with white women in that area.
The Executive Assistant U.S. Attorney Brit Featherston says every stone was turned in the investigation into the death of Alfred Wright.
The evidence that involved in this case is described in the indictment that we've been able to validate and verify. Any other allegations of other methods of death of Alfred Wright where we were unable to verify, and we looked.
Featherston indicates the connection between Hadnot and Wright is clear according to the indictment, including a text message from Wright requesting to purchase cocaine 5 hours before he went missing.
The distribution of narcotics by Mr. Hadnot caused, by Mr. Wright taking those drugs, caused and his dying caused the death of Alfred Wright.
Hadnot's mother says she doesn't believe her son caused Wright's death.
He guilty for selling drugs. Anybody sell drugs, they know that's wrong. He know he was wrong for that, but he could take his punishment for that, but we're not going to let him go to the penitentiary for murder, and he didn't do it.
While Hadnot is not facing a murder charge, he is facing a rarely used federal charge of distribution of a controlled substance resulting in death. In Beaumont, Jennifer Gordy, KFDM 6 News.
If convicted, Hadnot faces from 20 years to life in federal prison for each charge.
We're getting a lot of response on our Facebook page to this story. One person says, quote, "I still think there's more to the story as to why they are charging this guy. They just have to go through the process." And this, he died from a drug overdose, no foul play. Feds have no reason to cover anything up. We appreciate your input on our KFDM News Facebook page.